encourage all the poets in Nashville to at least do a chapbook, get started. That's part of your apprenticeship. Secondly, since I know that you are affiliated with Tennessee State University, I would like to encourage students to become familiar with Frances Ellen Watkins Harper. She is one of our 19th century poets that many people do not know about, but she is a wonderful poet. And not only that, she was an activist and an abolitionist that did great things. And I would like to see students write papers about her because she is one of our one that had great relevancy for not only then but now.
Now, all of these books are on sale, are they not? I mean, where can a student purchase
wherever
such a book?
books are sold.
Okay, so very good. So you distribute them all over here.
That is one of the drawbacks to small presses, getting distribution, but I work on that daily. So if a bookstore does not have the book that you're looking for, get them to order it from the publisher.
And they should have that Library of Congress list on EWisdom that indicates the number of books and the books that you published.
I am in books in print.
Okay, very good. Yeah, well, that's very good because I think that folks who might not even remember some of the titles that we've talked about can remember EWisdom and know that all they have to do is to go to one of the local bookstores and ask for that, ask for your name and look down the list as to what they want. Also, we know, Miss Wisdom, that you've been involved in seminars and conferences and other things. As a matter of fact, I was impressed by your involvement, and that was one of the things that sort of encouraged us to deal with this as an issue, because I would like for you to give us some information about how folks might get in touch with you and the kind of conferences that you might be able to direct, because people need to know this information, and I'm sure that there are a large number of folks out there who would like to know how they could have a seminar, you could direct a seminar or a conference. Let's do that. Let's talk about that.
I spend about 25% of my time consulting with people who want to be authors and just need a little direction as to how to go about doing it. So I'm very open to that. And so anyone can call me who's interested in writing or becoming a self-publisher. I'm in the telephone book, but the number is 227-4562. Call me. I'll be happy to talk to you about it. The seminars and conferences that I do them in conjunction with what is my promotional plan of getting the word out about EWisdom and getting the word out about postdoc publications. So I'm available to speak at civic organizations, sorority groups, whomever. Just give me a call and ask me and tell me what the date is, and I'll be there with my books and talk about publishing if that's what they're interested in writing if they're interested in that, and just some of the general stumbling blocks, challenges, and some of the pleasures of being in this business, because I'm having a great time.
And you're doing a great work, Ms. Wisdom. And of course, we've got about a minute and a half. Let me have you, over the last minute, to say something to the young people about, and you've already said a lot about persistence, but give them some words of advice as to how they might be able to be successful and achieve.
As long as you have breath, there is a chance for you to succeed in your endeavors. You just have to have the strength. You have to be motivated. No one else can motivate you. Motivation is internal. It comes from the inside. So my first motto is, if you can conceive it and you can believe it, you can achieve it.
Very good. And of course, during this last minute, let me thank you, Ms. Wisdom, for bringing us that excellent information about your background and your education, and especially about all of that information you gave us about the ability to simply be able to stick to it, the ability to be persistent, and to understand that if you are persistent, that in the end you will make it. And we certainly want to encourage that, and we want the people that are listening this morning to be aware of what you're doing and how you might be able to help them, because I'm sure that there are a large number of struggling and stumbling folks out there who really do have the ability to write and who would probably want to write, but nobody has come along and told them that, and especially your story here this morning about how you were able to achieve against all odds and et cetera. I think that that's an inspiring story. And let me thank you for coming by, and let me encourage our audience to tune in again next week for another informative edition of Comments. Thank you and good morning.